Alrighty, here I am. Cool. Looks like everything's good to go. Let me go ahead and make sure the chat's working. Looks good. Alright, webcam is on. We are good to go. I think. Yep, we're good to go. Alright. Welcome to Breath of the Wild. We might move over to something else a little bit later, but right now we're just going to play some Breath of the Wild and relax. Been a long day for me, and I think I'm just going to take it easy. So let's see if we can get some shrines. Which way should we go? I don't know. Guess we could go this way. That's west. I think I need like 24 Korok seeds or something for the next weapon slot. Something like that. Are these guys just like 100% weak spot? Because... Oh, hello. Wait, can you do a flurry rush on these guys? Doesn't look like it. Am I gonna make it? Place your bets. I didn't make it. And I also broke my legs. Okay. I guess we're just gonna roll. Rolling time. Alright, let's go get the rest of the climbing gear. I'm gonna look up where that is. Oh, good, it started raining. Oh my goodness. Forget that. The rain. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. My least favorite thing about this game is the rain not making it impossible to climb anything. So stupid. I think that might be the only thing I like about Tears of the Kingdom. That was a huge exaggeration. There are a lot of things that I like about Tears of the Kingdom, but I like the froggy suit because you can climb walls without falling. Such an irritating mechanic. Just a total waste of time. They should have made it exclusive to the Zora Kingdom. Like, only in that area it affects you. Like, maybe make like a slower climbing speed, or maybe like use slightly more stamina. It's the slipping off the wall thing that bothers me. That's the part I can't get over. It's like one step forward, two steps back, basically. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Weird. Okay. Is that gonna be enough? No. Well, apparently it was. Apparently that was enough. That was weird. That was really weird, I guess. Okay, well. Cool, I guess. A topaz. Can I get up there, actually? Wait, ow. Okay. Let us, I guess, resume? No, I was just checking on something and it couldn't figure out where it is. I don't know where it'll be, but that's okay. I'm being really vague, sorry. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, we got that one. Now let's go get that one. Ooh, there's another one way over there. Oh, that's near the Rito village. Egads. What is it, my smart man? What you looking at? What could it be? I happened to notice that a section of the cliff face there in the distance looks almost man-made. My smart man telling me. You can see it too, yes? I would take a closer look if I could get there on my own. Cliffside etchings. Are you referring to that? Okay, cool. Great fairy. Ah, great fairy. Oh, pardon me, I was lost in thought. You've heard of the great fairy, right? The one from all those old stories. Well, they're not just stories. I believe the great fairy is real, and I'm on a journey to find her. There's a tower just beyond the Tabantha Great Bridge. They say that if you go to the top and look at the ground sometime in the afternoon, the tower's shadow will point to the great fairy's fountain. After hearing that legend, I decided to find out for myself, but now I'm stuck here at this stable because, well, no matter how hard I try, I just know I'll never be able to climb that tower. And to think I even saved up all my rupees as an offering for the great fairy. But you look like you could climb that tower without breaking a sweat. Would you be willing to make an offering of rupees to the great fairy on my behalf? Sure, I'll do it. Oh, thank you. Here, take the 500 rupees I've saved up. It's my life savings. So, please just don't go running off with it, okay? Wow. That guy put a lot of trust in us. Kinda crazy. Alright, which tower was that? Tabantha region. Is it that one? It's that one. Okay, well, let's try and get there then. That's a long bridge. Should we get our horse? Let's get our horse. Horsey. What? Horsey, horsey, I'll make you a bed. Horsey, horsey, rest your head. That's kind of relevant, considering that's our horse's name. I heard that song from some guy who came by here riding a really cool looking horse. That's nice. He also said that there's a small secret tunnel just west of the castle entrance. And that if you go through that tunnel, you can get inside the castle. The man also said not to go near the castle because it's dangerous. That goes for you too, mister. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh. Hmm? Oh. Ah.
Kind of a scary bridge, honestly. I don't think I would like going over this bridge in real life. I'd probably panic, and break down, and... Oh. It's a weird robot guy. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, fortunately they cannot keep up with me when I'm on my horse. Cool. So far, so good. Speaking of which, I should save. It's literally right there. I don't even need to do that quest like the proper way. I can just see it with my eyes. That's insane. How could I mean, how could I have missed that ever? How could anyone have ever missed that? I mean, I guess maybe they didn't go up this way. Still, that's crazy. It was literally right there. I'm actually feeling pretty drowsy, so it's kind of interesting that no one's here. Because it's kind of giving me an excuse to not stream anymore, but maybe more people will show up. I don't know where everyone is. Maybe Twitch notifications are
Blood moon
broken.
rises
That's
once
entirely
again.
possible. That has happened in the past.
Please be careful.
Oh, I see. I didn't actually change the game. Alright, let's try this again. Wait, I thought I definitely hit enter. What in the world? Okay, let's try that again. Alright, hopefully that will notify people. I don't know why that happened. Very frustrating. Ow. So much for that. Okay, I was in the middle of something, but that's fine. Very odd. Very odd that it didn't actually like choose my category when I hit the enter button, and it was just like, nope, not gonna do it. Like, great, thank you. Do those guys even have lips? Like, how are they able to do that? Okay, I definitely was not trying to jump that way. Did that guy jump to his death? What happened to him? I hear him. Oh, hello. A little bit of lock-on would be nice. I guess we got him, but still, that was really weird. Oh, I don't have enough space for shields. Okay, cool. That was really weird. What do you mean I can't place anymore? Should work, right? I don't know who I'm talking to. No one. Talking to myself. What was that, Link? Why did you do that? That's absurd. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Tis what it is. Hold on, I need to go get a coaster. Yeah, I do. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I was just yawning. Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna see if yeah, I think there's something wrong with Twitch's notifications right now, because it just told me someone was live who is not. I don't know why. It's really weird. No, maybe it's fine. It seems to be fine. Oh, we are freezing to death. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, totally cool. I'm totally cool with no one being here, but I'm just gonna make sure everything's all right first. Mighty thistle. This medicinal plant is known for its sharp thorns and for the fruit it bears. The fruit contains a compound that increases attack power when cooked into a dish. Come back down, please. I'm here to catch you. How are you? That's so stupid. What am I supposed to do? Shoot it? It's flying higher up. How am I supposed to get it if it's... Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait patiently for these fairies to come back down. So I need them. They're not coming back down, are they, ever? There's one. Wait, did one of them just disappear? I think it did. Oh no, it's just so high up I can't see it. Is it ever coming back down, or do they just stay up there? There we go. Where are the fairies, actually? Are they in the first page? No. There they are, down at the bottom. Alright, I think we got it. Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. Sure. I am the great fairy Kesa. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, oh my gosh, I'm really tired. That's crazy. It might just be because I'm here all alone. I don't know. My power has abandoned me. Should I just get some sleep? Should I just call it a night and get some sleep? Well, who am I asking? Why am I looking at the chat? There is no chat. I am nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 500 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. I do have the rupees. That's interesting how they just let you complete that quest if you talk to that guy for free. What a jerk. What a selfish jerk. Just like taking it without like even like a greedy selfish jerk. That's what the fairies are in this game. No one's gonna watch this VOD, probably. I'm in a spinning chair, so like I can like spin. Woo. They're so greedy and selfish and kind of cruel. They don't treat Link with respect. So you're the one who brought me back from the brink. Oh my, I see now that my first impression of you was correct. You most definitely are pleasant to look at. See, and now they're objectifying me. How would you like to live here with me? No. Ha, I'm kidding, of course. But you certainly are cute when you're blushing. That's, okay, I really can't thank you enough, boy, but that won't stop me from trying. If you have the materials needed to enhance a piece of clothing, I will enhance your clothes. So why don't you let me take a peek in that little pouch of yours? With the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing a fair amount. Okay, we can enhance this. We might as well do that, because that's a pretty good item. Oh, I didn't notice we have 2 of the climbing gears. I thought we only had 1. Why is it spelled like that? Is bandana spelled with 2 N's? Is that right? Okay, it's spelled both ways. Okay, interesting. That's pretty odd. I didn't know that. There you go. I should be able to feel the care I put. You should be able to feel the care I put into this. Oh, I just remembered. There are some items in this world that, when twice enhanced and worn as a set, can give you a nice set bonus. Only some items, though. No promises. Here you go. Have you got any other clothes? She did not say that, but... Okay. Oh, I need... Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't quite get it. Oh, I just need one more key swing. Interesting. Okay. I I don't I don't think that the Great Fairies should be like that in this game. Alright, I'm gonna get wait. Yeah, let me teleport to the other Great Fairy, see if I can get more fairies. Okay, how do I do this again? I go... Yeah, this one. Paprika Village. Probably only going to play for about 10 more minutes because no one is here and because I'm really tired. But we tried. Maybe I'll play later. Maybe I'll start streaming at like 11. That might be good actually. I'll take a nap and then wake up and stream. No, 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 no! Oh my gosh. Apparently if you step up, okay, that was crazy. They almost escaped. That was insane. I don't need the rupees. How many of these can you carry? I currently have 7. I thought there was like a limit, like 10 or something like that. Why did my mouse stop working? Hold on, I don't know what's going on. Hello, what are you doing? Mouse? Why? Hold on, I don't know why my mouse isn't working. That's really weird. Huh. Okay, well, anyways, before Link freezes to death, let's go to this shrine over here. Alright, I'm gonna aim for... I guess this way? This is the only way I can think to go. Why? Why did it do that? Alright, and away we go. Hey, Big D. How's it going? We're not playing Spyro tonight because a lot of people who wanted to watch that game are not available, so we're just playing some Breath of the Wild. I was actually not sure if I should keep streaming tonight because it's pretty, like, slow. I mean, there's nothing wrong with streaming with no one here, but I'm glad you're here now. But yeah, we were thinking about I don't know why I say we. I was thinking about playing some other stuff in a little bit, but I was like kind of getting drowsy. It was pretty odd. But yeah, I think we've been live for about an hour now, and it's just been me, which is all right. It's been kind of a strange day for that reason. Not just the streaming, like all day. It's felt very weird. Kind of like strange vibes. But it's almost like that kind of feeling you get. You were just eating something? Oh, no problem. It's kind of like that feeling you get when you like walk into a room and you forget what you were like there for. That happens to me at work all the time. And it's been happening like all day for me. So, yeah, it's pretty weird. I also updated my graphics drivers, which may have affected some. It shouldn't affect the Switch at all, but it's maybe my stream looks fine, right? Yeah, it looks fine for me, but I don't know if something's wrong with OBS or something. Probably not. It's just stuttering a little bit because I'm using the streaming. What do you call it? The stream preview as the monitor. So. Really? Well, I got him. What were you eating, if you don't mind me asking? What kind of food you got? I was thinking about grabbing something to eat. Seems fine to me. Okay, cool. Just making sure. You never know. Sometimes there's some, like, covert technical issues that affect streams. Like, I was just watching, a VOD from someone, and they were talking about how apparently Twitch, like, was doing some weird, like, notification thing. It was, like, the notifications were broken or something. Now, earlier, though, I did forget to set the category to Breath of the Wild, so... McDonald's, awesome. I love McDonald's. I had some of that yesterday. Alright, Moblin Horn. Moblin Fang. Alright. There's probably got to be, like, some Koroks nearby. Koroks are the little guys that you use to upgrade your inventory in this game, if you're not aware. They're like little puzzles slash... Oh, I guess that was easy. That was way easier than I expected. Oh, really? This is one of the memories? Okay. Cool. Memory time. Yeah, my mouse is broken. I don't know why. That's really weird. Let me try this. Nope. I was playing an old game called Lost Planet earlier. Oh, sweet. I love that game. I have that game. And I've only played like the first few hours.
Nothing.
We could play that.
It appears that this structure was designed to be exclusively accessed by the sword's chosen one.
Yeah, Lost Planet's awesome.
But designs can always be worked around. At least I hope. How do I get inside? I need to activate it somehow. I thought I made it clear that I'm not in need of an escort. It seems I'm the only one with a mind of my own. I, the person in question, am fine, regardless of the king's orders. Return to the castle and tell that to my father, please. And stop following me!
I only played the first mission and I like it so far. Yeah, I've played like the first few missions. I think I'm like a third of the way through it. It's really cool. I didn't realize that game was ever a thing until I played it just a couple years ago. It's very interesting. I love just like there was a really strange trend in video games in that time period where they were just like crazy alien adventure, like kind of like extremely explosive games, you know what I mean? Everything blows up and like there's ragdoll physics and like alien limbs and stuff. It's just crazy. Yeah, it's also got like apparently it's got a few sequels. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a break at the beginning of the shrine because there's an ad starting soon. So yeah. Yeah, we're just hanging out, waiting until the ad breaks over. So All right, ad break should be over now. Let me know if you can hear me. I think it's pretty accurate in terms of like when it tells me the ad break ends. I think you come right back. I'm not sure. But yeah, you didn't miss anything. I just sat here and drank some water and fixed my mouse. I had to just disconnect the Bluetooth and reconnect it. It's a Bluetooth mouse, so anyways, we just entered this shrine. And I was wondering if you're still here, which console it's on, the Lost Planet? Are you playing it on? I was wondering if you were playing it on the original console or the Steam version. Because I have the Steam version. In fact, I played it on Steam Deck. It was playable on Steam Deck. Oh, hello, little guy. I'm so happy you showed up, because it's like, having just one person here is like enough to motivate me not to like just call it quits and go to sleep. Oh, okay, you're doing that. Okay, I need to use some kind of... You're playing it on your PS4. Oh, okay. Wait, did that come to PS4, or are you playing it through, like, the, what is it, the streaming service that they have? That they improved a lot. Did it? I don't remember. I thought that was a PS3 game, but maybe I'm wrong. Ow. There was one of our fairies. That, like, hurt really bad. Ah! Okay. Because I know they've been releasing a lot of older games on, like, PlayStation. Because the PlayStation 5 or whatever, I know it's getting a lot of, like, PlayStation, like, 3 ports made for it. Which is something. Wait, I kind of want to keep the boomerang. This one. Actually, no. I like this one too much. Let's use this. No. This. There's a lot of PS3 games you can play on the PS4. Oh, that's... Yeah, I think I remember that now, actually. I gotcha. That's really cool, actually. I wish they had done that for, like, ever. I wish it had just been completely backwards compatible. Because there were so many PS3 games that I always wanted to play, but never did, because they never came to PS4, and I only ever had a PS4. Maybe I should just buckle and, like, find a used PS3. But I guess it depends what games I'm actually looking to play. But yeah, wasn't Lost Planet, wasn't that published by Capcom? Because I think that's how I heard about it. Ah. I really don't want to lose all these fairies that I just collected. How many do I have left? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I don't even know where they are. Oh, I have 6 left. Okay, great. Yeah, the reason I play... I know a lot about Capcom games exclusively because of, like, Monster Hunter. And, like, other like Resident Evil and Monster Hunter are, like, 2 of my favorites, so... So this is a really tough guy. I'm realizing now that this guy does more damage than I expected. Should I use my Mighty Lionel Sword? I guess so. Oh, we're doing this now? What? Yeah, he has a lot of health. Usually these guys have like 3 different difficulties. There's like a minor, a major, and like a middle. I forget what the middle one's called. Ah! Oh my gosh, all my fairies. He also has faster attacks than the other ones. I have to constantly remind myself that after streaming for about an hour or 2 is when people start showing up. Because I'm so used to watching streamers who just like, they're, oh good, that's, can I interrupt that? Nope. Okay, run in circles. Oh my gosh, how many times does he do that? Okay, he can't turn very fast, that's good. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to play tonight. That's why I have multiple things in the title. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to play this, UFO 50, or Oblivion. Also, I went and double-checked, by the way. I went and double-checked to see if, like, the ragdoll mechanics are, like, messed up in the new Oblivion remaster, and they are. Like, you can't punch corpses in the face, which is a thing I never thought I would say as a complaint for a game. But it's true. You can't do it in the remaster. But you can in the original. And I kind of wanted to show it off. Show off the mechanic. It's not really... I don't know why I'm calling it a mechanic. It's not really a mechanic. It's just something that a psycho gamer would do. But just the fact that you can... Okay, I guess I'll take that, since I already lost so many of my weapons. That's helpful, I suppose. But I went back and played the original version, and I wanted to double check, and I killed like an imp, and then I was just like punching it, and it was just like hilarious. You could just like punch its body, and its like body like flops around and makes punching noises. It's like punching bag noises. It's like, it's really funny. And you just can't do it in the new one, and I was really sad about that. So do you have any experience with the Legend of Zelda series, Big D? Or are you pretty new to it? Because I also really like the other Legend of Zelda games. It's part of the reason. Hold on, let me go get my poster. As in the thing you put, the thing that you put under a glass of water. There, I got it. Because I don't want it to stain the wooden thing that the glass is on. Okay. Earlier, I stood up and my bed was not made, and I was like, oh, I should probably make that. So I turned off the webcam and then made it. Now the people who watch the VOD are gonna like rewind and then go back to see where I stood up and look at it. It's just a bundled up blanket. But I could imagine someone like looking at the footage and being like, what is that blob on your... There's like a big like corpse looking thing on my bed because it was just my blanket rolled up. I don't know why everything is a corpse today, but I actually never played any of them. Not because I don't like them, just haven't played. I see. I grew up with a lot of people who only played like PlayStation or Xbox stuff. So I don't know if that's why, but in my experience, people who exclusively played Xbox really didn't touch any stuff that was Nintendo made. I wonder what's on top of the middle of this plateau. That's where I'm gonna go. I bet there's a Korok right here. Let's see. There's probably one in the middle of this plateau, but no, you've played Mario games, just not Zelda. Oh, okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Mario games are great. I want to play some Super Mario Odyssey on the stream at some point. Because I've never beaten that one. But yeah, I don't really know what the goal of tonight's stream is. Usually I try and set a goal for the game. Right now I'm just kind of wandering around looking for shrines because I want my stamina. Ooh. Oh, actually, I just changed my plan completely. We're gonna chase this dragon. Am I gonna make it in time? I don't know. I just have to hit it in the tail. Go, Link! What? You guys saw that go right through its tail, right? What, Link, you idiot! Oh, I'm so dead. Okay, I am mad. I am so mad. Am I gonna crash out? I'm not gonna crash out. Okay, I just gotta chill. That was extremely infuriating. It went right through him. It went right through his tail. Someone clip that. I'll clip it, but you don't have to. But what? What just happened? That was infuriating. Okay, I'm just gonna calm down. Keep going. That was not cool. Not cool, Nintendo. Don't use that shield. I don't want to waste that shield right now. This one. This one. I don't even want to deal with this guy, so I'm going to use an ice arrow. Wait, that guy does not... Is that a fire one? No, it's not. Ow. How do you switch arrows again? Okay. This game has too many buttons. It's also worth noting that what is that? Is that like a... Okay, that's kind of weird. Just a bundle of bones. What was I gonna say? I just interrupted myself and forgot what I was gonna say. No. Stop. He's like trying to call his friends, and I was like, no. You're not gonna do that. How do I get back? I don't think I can climb that, so I guess we're not getting back. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the tower, because we are far off the beaten path. And I really wanted to see what was on top of that plateau, because I don't think I've ever been there before. There are a lot of areas in this game that, even though I've played it for hundreds of hours, I haven't seen before. Also, there's a tree right on top of that. Like, at the very, very top of that mountain, which is kind of cool. Okay, where was it again? It was like... I don't actually know. Oh, over there. Yeah, it's like a big flat plateau, as opposed to a not flat plateau. One may call it a flateau. I'm disappointed in myself. There's got to be a Korok in this ruins over here. If there isn't, I'll be very surprised. It's getting to the point where I actually hate hearing the Great Fairy theme in this game. I'm just tired of them. It's quite a bold thing to say, considering that the last time they appeared while I was streaming, everyone was like really excited and happy about them. They were like, "Oh, she's perfect," and I was like, I'm just gonna silence myself right now because I don't want to offend anyone." But they annoy me. Just because they're so rude to Link, they don't respect him. Yeah, I'm gonna go full force into my take right now. The only characters who don't respect Link in this game are the Great Fairies. There, I said it. And that's including Ganon. Like, even Ganon has more respect for Link than the Great Fairies. Yeah, I'm gonna put my foot down on that. I think it's true. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I just remembered what I'm doing. The nice thing about the Nintendo Switch being connected to a capture card is that I don't have to go into the settings to change any games. I can just use the controller. Oh, some bad guys. Bad guys on horsies. They are really chasing after me. Look at those great shots. That was very, very good. It's almost like I'm a professional video game player. Not really. I'm just an amateur, really. Today I asked my coworkers what it would take for Twitch streaming to be considered like an actual profession, and they didn't have an answer. They were like, maybe it's just not ever a profession. Maybe it's just pretending. It's a pretend profession. They didn't say that, but maybe that's what they meant. And the question that I asked them was, does streaming on Twitch count as work? And they said their answer, which they answered in the form of a question, their answer was, how much money do you make doing it? And I was like, okay, so whether or not you make money doing something determines whether or not it's a job. But that's obviously not true, because you can make money doing something and it's not a job. So I don't buy it. Okay, let's see. Can I? No, I can't. I was gonna say, can I set them on fire in the rain? The answer was no. Is there anything up here, or just choo-choos? Is this... Okay, Nintendo. Is this really an open world game if you just put a big empty plateau with nothing on top of it? Seems kind of lazy in my opinion. If this isn't one of those rock guys... It is. Okay, thank goodness. There is something here. I was gonna say, I would be disappointed if that was not a rock guy. Alright, time to use our... Should we use this? Hey, Scarlet! You made it. Glad you're here. Ow. That hurt. Alright, we got this. By we, I mean me. Me got this. Misa got this. Misa to Jar Jar Binks. That was the worst Jar Jar Binks impression ever. It was literally just me saying his lines in my own accent. Misa to Jar Jar Binks. Ow. I love finding all the taluses and getting all the ore. Yeah, the ore is pretty good. It's a great way to make money. It's also very cool. Fights are cool. Misa here to save Hyrule. Yeah. Someone needs to make like a filter for every game where like it's like a mod, a universal mod for every game where it makes the main character sound like Jar Jar Binks. I think that would be great. Or like someone needs to like use the language thing to like, what do you call it? Like translate it, to like retranslate it. So you know how you can like pick your language in the game? It's like English, Japanese, Jar Jar Binks, like Dutch. Like that would be cool. I think that definitely needs to be a feature. Okay. What are we doing now? We're trying to get these pins, so let's go down here. I would love that so much. Yeah, so would I. I am a big fan of Star Wars Episode 1 and Jar Jar Binks. Although, begrudgingly, I was a fan of Jar Jar Binks. I think he grew on me the more I watched it. I'm a big fan of Star Wars and Star Wars things. I would show you, but my webcam is attached to my computer. I would show you my little Star Wars collection over here. It's a bunch of figurines. Here, I'll grab one of them. I got this little... Here. Here's a little BB-8. This is actually a model. This is like several hundred pieces or so. It's one of those what is it? I think it's Bandai Namco. Is it Namco? I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Who makes Gunpla? Gunpla. No, the company. Is it Bandai? Yep, it is Bandai. I was right. Yeah. But got a lot of Star Wars gadgets over there. Not actual gadgets, they don't have any electronic stuff, but actually one of them does. One of them makes R2-D2 noises. That's awesome. Did you go see Revenge of the Sith in theaters this past weekend? It was super fun. No, I wanted to, but I didn't. I don't know why I'm going in here. That was not my plan. I guess so we can listen to the music while I check to see if that's still in theaters. Was it only last weekend? If it was only last weekend, that's a shame. Today, it's... Okay, today is apparently the last day to see it. Huh. I guess I have to go see it tonight if I want to go see it. Anyone want to go see this with me? Yeah, tonight's the last night, so... Nope. No, I did not, to answer your question. I should have, but I did not. The last showing is actually just... Wait, hold on. The last showing started 1 minute ago. No. The last showing started 5 minutes ago. I'd be 5 minutes late. No, I'd be more than that. I'd be like 10 minutes late. Oh, wow, that's really coincidental. There's no way, right? Yeah, what are the chances of that? That is really, really crazy specific. Wow. Well, no, yeah. I don't really, unfortunately, I don't really have a group of, like, moviegoer people, like, friends. I used to. Back when I was in college, I would go see movies a lot, but that was in a different location. Alright, we're gonna go get this one. If we could figure out how to get up there. Okay, do you think we can climb this? Probably. We have enough. I think we have enough. Let me equip my climbing gear. Yeah, if I had had someone to go see it with, I also am more likely to go see movies. I do miss movie theater popcorn. I can't believe they show movies this late on a weekend, but I guess there are people to do that. Yeah, yeah, a weeknight, you said, yeah. I don't... If I'm gonna go see a movie, I'll probably see it in the afternoon. But I do understand going to, like, midnight showings. I went to a midnight showing for, a few movies, and then I liked it so much I went back the next day. Saw it again. I rarely do that. Like I rarely rewatch movies. But when I do, it's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino. Which is not the most family-friendly movie, so... But that's okay. I enjoyed it. And I was blown away the first time, and I wept the second time because I was just so astonished by it. But you love that film, really? I'm surprised that you would have seen it. That's really cool. I mean, I don't know what I expected. I know very little about you, but yeah, it's easily one of my favorite films of all time. It's just such a atmospheric movie. Oh, interesting. He climbs ladders faster. Wait, is that true? Hold on. He's gonna be shirtless for a sec. Does he actually climb ladders faster? I don't think so. Alright, let's compare. No, he doesn't. It was completely psychosomatic. That's not the word I was looking for. It was completely, what's the word? Who cares? And I call myself a writer. Well, writers aren't thesauruses. We are, wait, this guy's gonna have a bad time. Oh no, wait, should we? Yeah, we're here, so let's do it. Let's see if we can stealth him off the edge. Yeah, there we go. Alright, which weapon should we use? The hammer. Yeah, I watched it last summer. It's my go-to film now when I have homework and want something in the background. Really? I've never watched films in the background. That's really interesting. Yeah, see, that was at least rated PG-13. I don't think this game should be rated E10 and up, or whatever it is rated. Oh my goodness, leave me alone. I hate these guys. Specifically the skeleton moblins. I are my least favorite enemy, maybe, in this whole game. Okay. But we're gonna use this halberd because I need to get rid of it because it stinks. Like, as in, I don't enjoy it. I think it's a fine weapon. I don't want it. I don't know why I'm clarifying. I just said that it stinks, and you can take that as you will. I'm losing my mind tonight. I had a really crazy day, for various reasons, but what was the primary reason again? I forgot. Yeah, I don't even remember. That's how crazy it was. But my um my boss, aka coworker, because I think we're kind of what do you call it? Um uh he's not like boss, like, you know, scary boss. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's like friend boss, if that makes sense. He oh my gosh. Okay. I thought I could make that. I did not. But he made mozzarella sticks for me today and for everyone else, and it was delicious. You know when like mozzarella sticks are like fresh out of like the fryer and they're like melty, but they're not so melty that they're like burning your mouth, and they're not so melty that they're like spilling out of the little like the breading or whatever. They were so good. Like they were so good. I've never had better mozzarella sticks in my entire life. Um, so that was part of it. That was part of my day being cool, but is that a rock? Why is there a rock at the end of this plank? Yeah, it was like I'm craving mozzarella sticks just thinking about it right now. And oh man, if I had mozzarella sticks right now, I would be running upstairs and cooking them. Like and not to, it's just so yeah, it's really it's a great snack and a great appetizer, and yeah, very good. Really good stuff. What else happened today? I don't know. What am I looking at? Is it just like a plank of wood? Okay, let's climb. This game is really peaceful. I think that's why I like streaming it. Because even when nothing's happening, like just standing around, it's still kind of nice. There are a lot of games that are fun to play, but they're just extra demanding all the time. You have to be like really engaged. That's what Abiotic Factor was like the other night. It was good, but I had to be perpetually engaged or I was gonna get lost. But this game, doesn't matter if you get lost. You're always lost in this game. You're just, you know, you're always wandering. Oh, that's that. I guess we're gonna go towards that, yeah. Another thing I want to do tonight in this game is go get the Rito armor so that we can survive the cold. I think that's the cold resistance armor, and it looks pretty good too, so I think it would be nice to get that. I shall return. Oh, no problem. I'll probably be streaming. But yeah, you'll see if I'm not online that I am not online, but presumably I will still be here. Alright, let's go up. Up and up and up. But yeah, something really strange happened to me today. When I brushed my teeth this morning, I looked at my toothpaste container, that isn't the tube, toothpaste tube, and I have a really unique toothpaste because I like cinnamon toothpaste, and cinnamon toothpaste is really hard to find. And I got this toothpaste that's like kind of innocuous looking, It's like a natural cinnamon toothpaste or whatever. And I started reading the label, and I thought I thought my brain was breaking. Like I thought my brain was like shutting down because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was talking about. And then I realized it was kind of like a hippie toothpaste, and the thing that it was saying was it like I was reading the words correctly. Like they were actually saying what they were saying, but the things that it said on it were just like, "What? What are you telling me right now?" So, I had to like I had to really process what it was saying because it sounded like something that would come straight out of like, I don't know, like Burning Man or something. It was crazy. I was like, "What?" I could go get it and read it at some point, but it's a good toothpaste. It's like an all natural, like very flavorful, like no dyes in it, so it's not like red. It's like kind of, for lack of a better word, it's uh like I guess it's like kind of like a cream color, like a beige. Because I guess if you have cinnamon in like a paste, it would be that color. But yeah, it's not bad toothpaste. It's great, but I just thought it was wild that I was reading it because it was early in the morning, so I thought I was like in a dream. You know how when you try and read something in a dream, it's either non-readable or it's like really like difficult to read? Sometimes you'll see a sign and you'll be like, that doesn't look exactly like the word I'm thinking it should say. Um, but this toothpaste was like that. I was like, I was looking at it like, Is this a dream?" And I was thinking to myself, should I like hold my breath and make sure I'm not dreaming or something? Um, or am I having a stroke? It was crazy. Like the fact that I like didn't know what it was talking about and then had to take a moment to sit down and read it really thoughtfully to understand what it was saying. It kind of says something about the people who made the toothpaste, but it also says something about the way I focus on reality because like why does it matter? It's just a toothpaste bottle. But yeah, it was weird. That's my story. That's my little story. Okay, apparently you can climb. Can you climb the sides of these? Oh, you can. Um, okay, I'm gonna try something. Just ignore what's about to happen if you are afraid of insanity. Why did that happen? What happened there? Why did I not? What? Okay, let's try that again. Great. Very good. I love that hitting something that's not moving breaks your weapon. Okay, let's try. Can you not hold on to things that you launch? I thought that was like a feature. Do you have to be on the opposite side? No, no, Link. Okay, let's try this again. That was insane. Okay, I'm gonna do it on this side. Okay, we're gonna put a bomb here. Okay, this is gonna be really hard to, like... Okay, there's that. Now we're gonna do... stasis. Okay, now... Bomb. Jump. Ah! Oh my god! I thought it would work. It didn't. It didn't work. Um, it was worth a shot though. Can I just glide from up here? Oh, is the wind affecting it? It's the wind. The wind was probably blowing me off. Probably, maybe. Perhaps. Oh, they did that on purpose. Those sneaky devils. Nintendo. Nintendo devils. What am I thinking? Am I that stupid that I think I need to use these metal blocks when I can just do this? I mean, I guess clearly not, because I figured out that you could just do it this way, but still. Like, why put a bunch of metal blocks there if the easiest way to do it doesn't even involve magnesis? It's a red herring, right? It's a red herring. Nintendo should rename themselves Red Herring Company. Just that's it. They're red. Their logo is already red, so it's fine. Just Red Herring Company. And then Mario's face so that you know it's still Nintendo or something. Like, all these puzzles are just like, oh, by the way, you don't need to solve them that way, but we sort of guided you to solve them that way, even though you weren't supposed to. Whatever, Nintendo. I'm not upset. I'm surprised. That's what I am. Because that's what they did with Tears of the Kingdom. It's like, oh, all these cool tricks of the trade, not tricks of the trade, all these cool like tricks that you have to solve puzzles in very unique ways. Erase them all. You can do everything. Like, everything is available to you now. Like, you don't have to worry. You could just, if you want to get there, you want to get over there, just do it the easy way. And so it requires like no thought in Tears of the Kingdom, and this one it requires at least some thought. I miss old school Zelda. Old school Zelda was like puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. So many puzzle. This one's like no more puzzle, just thinking a little bit. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I should stop talking. Before I break my my brain. I'm back, and yeah, I agree. Old school Zelda had really cool dungeons. Yes, they brought a little bit of the cool dungeons back in Tears of the Kingdom, for sure. Which is one of the reasons I was excited to play Tears of the Kingdom with Hidden Guest, but I don't know if you know the happenings, but we played Spyro the Dragon yesterday, and then we switched over to Tears of the Kingdom, and then everyone left. So I was like, okay, I guess they really wanted to play Spyro the Dragon. So I sent Hidden Guest away and continued playing Spyro the Dragon, and everyone came back. So that was interesting. But that's okay. We'll play Tears of the Kingdom eventually, maybe when we got more people who vote for it or are interested in it. Vote as in, like, give their support for us playing it, rather. Because Breath of the Wild is, I think, more loved. I think it's more well-loved by people than Tears of the Kingdom, even. Obviously. I mean, it was the one that sort of started the whole... Whoa. Okay. What would happen? I want to try something. Just hear me out. This is gonna be crazy. That's strange. It's been popular as of late, or at least I thought, but people do favor Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's interesting. It's almost like people are tired of all the, like, crafting shenanigans in Tears of the Kingdom. It's like it's not a trend anymore. Like, Tears of the Kingdom felt very trendy. it didn't feel very like new. Okay, I'm gonna see if these have a special property where like if you stand on top of them, you can like go with them. I didn't really think about this. I did actually think about it, but for some reason my brain thought, oh, I can just recall it, like in Tears of the Kingdom. I can't really do that, can I? Okay. Let's go back to the top of this tower. Maybe it will return when I like teleport. Yeah, we almost did, I think. Uh I didn't think it was gonna go that far. I thought it was gonna like disappear or something. I guess it would. Why wouldn't it? All right, let's see if it returned. Yes, we definitely did. Although, I don't really know what would have happened if we had hit it. I mean, it's in the middle of like a cutscene. Well, not a cutscene, you know what I mean? It's like it has that. Is it an actual like physics object? Like, what if I flew to it? I don't know. I'm gonna try and use this without magnesis. I'm just gonna put it down. Can I? Should be able to. We're gonna get this. Yep, there we go. Also, I don't know if I mean, there's not really anyone here who can answer that. I kind of wish that there was like a Twitch, like the spirit of Twitch, kind of like the Ghost of Christmas Past or something that you could like consult. Because like I really want to stream games that have music that is obviously licensed, but I don't want my VODs to be muted, and I'm wondering what the limit is, because like I know that like Metal Gear Solid, for example, it has 80s music in it, and I have to like avoid those songs if I go near them because otherwise it'll get copyrighted. But like if I play like Lego Star Wars, is that copyrighted music because it's John Williams like Star Wars music? Like am I allowed to stream that? Or will the whole thing be muted because it's Star Wars? Because Disney owns it and Disney wants all the money. I don't know. And I kind of want to know. But I also kind of don't want to know. But like I said, I do actually want to stream those games. Where am I going? We could get the barbarian armor. Wait, what? That does not need to be there anymore. I already got that one. Okay, so yeah, we got that one. Do we have any pins anywhere else? We have these 2 pins over here. So let's go get the Rito armor. What would a bird sound like? I need to figure out how to do bird voices. Yeah, like that. Like kind of like that. Okay, cool. That's what the Rito are gonna sound like. So I apologize if it's annoying. I'm gonna actually speak. I'm gonna say what they're saying, but it's gonna be in that tone. Let's see. Which way was it? That way? Yeah, it's that way. Sludge. That's another game I wish I had. I wish I had Super Mario Sunshine. Also, I need a converter for like audio video cable, like the traditional one, so that I can connect my GameCube to my capture card. I need to get one of those. But I don't know what it's called. If it's just called a converter. I think it would be an HDMI to audio video. HDMI to AV cable. Would that be what it's called? I'm gonna have to look that up later. Nightbot, make a note. I say that as though Nightbot can actually do that, and I don't think it can. But maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll have like little robot friends that can do our bidding better than Siri ever could. Like droids. That's the only good form of robot, in my opinion, is the quintessential Star Wars droid. Everything else is worthy of being smashed by a sledgehammer. Even if it's innocuous, even if it's something that's like, oh, I am your friend. It's like, no, I don't think you are, unless you're R2-D2, I don't trust you. Now granted, Protocol Droid could very much resemble something like that, but I don't know. I think it's gone too far. I think it's gone too far. Have I been to this stable yet? I don't think I have. Isn't there... There's always a shrine next to each stable. Oh yeah, while we're here, we can take all this wood. Really? That was it? I feel like there should have been more than that there. I think the double-headed axe has a higher percentage of dropping 2 pieces of wood instead of 1. But don't trust me on that. I don't actually know if that's the case. See, that one had 1. I also thought about playing Sons of the Forest tonight. Ouch. Nonchalant Redhead has been begging me to play that on stream with him. And I was like, well, I need to actually like play the game first so that my stream and viewers understand what the game is. I'm not gonna just join your server and be like way far into the game without any like background understanding of the game or playing it single player first. Okay, what an annoying place to put Octoroks. Nintendo, I am upset with you. Let's eat a food. A single food and a single melon. Don't you hate it when you're trying to eat a single melon and an Octorok shoots a pebble at your face? Where are you? You idiot. Sorry, I shouldn't get angry. I'm a peaceful man. I'm not trying to get angry at this game, but sometimes there are encounters that are very clearly designed just to anger you. And I'm very patient. Just watch my Elden Ring stream on my YouTube archive. There are moments where I should be like raging. I get a little angry sometimes, but not so bad. What was that? A silent howl? Alright, book title. It's mine. A silent howl. Actually, no, I don't want it. You can have it. Any book writers in the chat can have that. I don't like it. I thought about it and I was like, no, I don't like that. It could be about, here's the premise. It's about a werewolf, but he's mute. He's mute and deaf and also blind. I'm amusing myself right now. I don't even need a chat to be amused by me. I'm amused enough as it is. I don't get rid of that stick. Okay, here's another axe. What was that? One of the first things I did in Tears of the Kingdom was get a bunch of trees, the really long trees like these ones, and just fuse them together and make the longest stick in the game that you can make without running out of like spots to do so. Because there's only like 24 things I think that you can attach together. And then I just brought it with me everywhere and used it to climb a bunch of stuff, like at an angle, like a steep angle that you can still walk up. It was great. Alright, well now that we're gonna go ahead and take a break for just a moment. I'm gonna go grab a snack. I will be right back. I love just making Link do everything but save Hyrule. We gotta get that house while the mortgage is still low. Yes, that's exactly right. That was a surprisingly clever joke. Not because you're not clever, but that was good. Because the kingdom is in shambles. Alright, we'll listen to Cass's music while I get a snack. Alright, let me put on the taking a break screen. Alright, I'll be back in a moment, okay? Yeah, I can get behind that. Cass is great. Alright, we should be back now. I'm just grabbing a snack. Oops. Well, that's not what I meant to do. What did I just do? Okay, that was weird. How do I fix that? There we go. Alright, we're back. Yeah. Yeah, that was odd. I have no idea what just happened. I accidentally, like, grabbed one of the panels on my Twitch, like, moderation page. Like, the channel thingy. And, like, it, like, put it in, like, a weird corner. That was really weird. I have no idea what happened. Now, on principle, I have to go wash my hands because I'm about to pick up a controller, and I hate when, like, crumbs or, like, food gets on my controller. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. I have finally returned. Welcome back, me. Welcome back, us. Welcome back, Link and Cass and Zelda. And Ganon, too, I suppose. Okay. Webcam on. Taking a break. Off. And let's go. Do. Do. Okay. Wild berries. Anyone here got any quests? No. Who are you? Ariane. You're coming in pretty late. You need a bed? Wait, are you the person who sells beds? Look at her face. Her face is kinda interesting. No, I don't. Oh, I see. Okay, that was it. Need curry rice. The nights sure are cold. Spicy. I need that burny tingle. I need curry rice. Now, I have Hylian rice on hand, which I need to make curry rice, but I'm fresh out of Goron spice. I can't just run off and leave the stable. If you happen to get your hands on some Goron spice, can you give it to me? Sure thing. Thank you kindly, sonny boy. Curry rice always warms me right up. Okay. Curry for what ails you. Birdman.
Yeah.
Good morning. Did you need something?
Who are you?
I am Gasane of the Rito.
Rito.
Yes. The Rito of Lake Totori, where the men are fine archers and the women better singers. You being a Hylian, I'm surprised you haven't heard that before. You should visit the village if you get a chance.
Thank you, Birdman. You are cool. Isn't there supposed to be fish in here? Or is that just Tears of the Kingdom? Not even in... Okay, here we go. Hardy salmon. This fish makes its home in cold water, giving it extra layers of fat. It temporarily increases your maximum hearts when used in cooking. Okay. That was interesting. Let me type this real quick. Rito Village.
Are you a traveler? I'd like to show you around, but now's not really a good time.
What's going on?
Did you see the beast in the sky? That's Divine Beast Va Meadow. It showed up a while back. The Rito warriors who flew up to check it out were shot down. They say it used to be a divine being that protected the village, but it doesn't seem very divine to me. Thankfully, the thing only shoots at anything flying high up above the village. But still, it's a pretty demoralizing for us Rito to have to fly so low to the ground. Any other questions? Where am I? This is Rito Village, but, well, you could say we're not in a welcoming mood. Talk to the folks in the village to hear all about it. Any other questions? Can't talk now. Don't let me keep you.
Well, I wasn't planning to be owned by a bird man. Not today. Not ever. I would like a stamina vessel, please. Thank you. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. What if my voice was just naturally like that? Like that was how I grew up. Like I just spoke like a weird wizard man. Hello, it is David. I stream on Twitch. I play Legend of Zelda and sometimes other games. Sigh.
Yeah.
Hey, morning. So, have you seen it?
I don't know why his voice just changed middle of his sentence, but
Divine Beast Va Meadow.
I saw it.
Everyone in the village is freaking out because of it, but I have bigger problems.
Some theater teacher would hound you to death to do the school play. Really? That's crazy. I was not that type in high school. I feel like I would resist that very firmly. I would put my foot down and say, no, I am a digital guy. I do not go on stage. If I go on stage, I would probably pass out and die if I were put on a stage in front of a bunch of people. Like, I have like stage fright beyond any other fear that I have. Stage fright. Yeah. I'm more afraid of like being on stage than I am of being eaten by like a shark. In fact, I think it would be an honor to be eaten by a shark. My least, one of the things I've said before, you absolutely should. Those tech rehearsals are known to be brutal, not to mention the stage fright. Yeah, I should put, yeah, I don't even, but yeah, I may have said this before. It'll probably become a well-known fact about me. My least favorite feeling in the world is embarrassment, and anything I can do to avoid that is that's like it has to be no embarrassment and I'm good to go. Like I'm a happy boy. Happy little dude. My mom is so annoying. She asks me to help out at the store every single day. I can't take it anymore. His voice just changed again. Sorry, I don't remember what it was. I don't. I want to just help. I want to open my own store and sell whatever I want. Okay, Fyson. I have an idea for you, because your name ends in son. That's a spoiler. That scare you? Anyways, moving on. I feel like if it were like a televised thing, and I had a good director, like if I had a really good director and it was a televised event, and it wasn't like, it didn't have a big like group of people watching me while I was performing besides like the cast and crew, I think I could do something like that. But it would have to be really innocuous. It would have to be something where I'm not the main main focus. Or if I were the main focus, I think I'd be fine with it if it were like a reality TV show and I was allowed to be myself. But other than that, I don't think I could ever be in a production of any kind. Unless it was like related to streaming, then I could do it, I think, because it's like adjacent to my like lifestyle.
Ah.
Hey there. Morning, Jogo. How are ya? So you're staying at Rito Village too? Sure. Yes. I see. Nice to meet a fellow admirer. I always liked the simple nature of this village. Although, I'm starting to regret choosing it as my honeymoon destination. It's really cold here and there's not much to do, so my wife is complaining non-stop. Plus, she hates bird people. She won't even talk to me right now. Oh man, if this doesn't work, she's going to divorce me for sure. I wonder if that's implied. Maybe she doesn't like it because it's like too exotic and the bird people scare her. I need to make some baked apples to keep my wife happy, but I don't have any flint to start a fire. Oh, here, would you like some flint? I might have 2 of them. Yeah, I have 22 of them actually.
Oh.
Hey there, morning. The unmistakable, slightly acrid scent. You have some flint on you, don't you? If I met someone who knew what flint smelled like, I would probably either run away from them or hire them, depending on what I needed people for. If I were hiring people. Because, like, that's really specific. That's like a superpower. Can you sell me a piece? Okay, sure.
Oh.
The thanks. As promised, here's your payment. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, sure. I'll probably have enough. Very shortly, I'll probably have enough to buy the whole set of the Rito armor. Alright. Now I can make some baked apples. I still need to make more baked apples to keep my wife happy. Sorry, that was a hiccup. That was like an unexpected hiccup. I wonder how funny it would be if the NPCs knew how much money you had. So if you offered them like 1 rupee or gem with 10,000 rupees in your pocket, they would know. I feel like there would have to be a way for them to see it. So Maybe if like it actually you had like a rupee bag like that actually grew in size the more you like, or if you had like a backpack and your backpack was like super loaded full of stuff, that would be a good mechanic. I like that. I was playing a game once. What was it called? It was by Peter Molyneux. It was like a mobile game where you like hike up a trail. Was it just called The Trail? I don't remember. But I remember you could sort of tell how well other people were doing based on like how big their backpack was and how much stuff they had in it. And it was all about trading and hiking. It was weird. It was a weird game. I think it's still available, but I don't even know if it's doing well or if people still play it. I don't think it was exactly like that. You couldn't like look into their backpack, but it kind of gives me that vibe. Just sort of like seeing how well a person's doing based on how decked out their backpack is. I still need to make more baked apples to keep my wife happy, so please bring me more flint. How much flint do you want? Yes. So thanks. As promised, here's your payment. Doesn't he want 100 next? I think it's something like that. No, just another 10? Okay, now I only have 1 flint left. Or maybe it just always stays like that and it's always flint until you complete the quest. I kind of regret selling him my flint because flint is pretty valuable.
Thanks for stopping by. This is Swallow's Roost, Rito Village's premier and only inn. A standard bed will run you 20 rupees. A Rito down bed will cost you 80 rupees. Rito down bed? The Rito down bed is made using only genuine Rito feathers. It's kind of like... That's like really weird. That would be like sleeping on a bed made of like someone's hair. But like specifically their like arm hair. I'm done thinking about that. Ignore what I just said. I will warn you, sleep a night on this bed and you will never want to sleep on a stable bed ever again. Should you not wake up full of energy in the morning, I'll eat my own tail feathers. Guaranteed. Okay. Can we actually challenge her on that and make her eat her own tail feathers? I'll buy the Rito down bed. Why not? I would like to sleep until morning because I have really low health and it would save me some trouble. One thing I like to do is go to Satori Mountain and harvesting all the apples in the orchard there. I then bake them by the fire and make bank off the woman who buys them. She's the Flint guy's wife. All right. I would like to show you a trick that I use. Actually, at some point I'll show you. I guess I could go do that now, but do I have a torch with me? I think I do. Do I have 1 piece of flint? I do. Okay. Alright, let me get the shrine here first. And then I'm going to show you the trick that I use to bake apples. It's not that cool, so I'm probably hyping it up too much. Let me buy this real quick.
Hey.
Armor, warm clothes. Welcome to Brazen Beak. What can I do for you?
Looking to sell. I would like to sell... Actually, I don't want to sell anything. I want to buy them. I want to buy all of these. Give me this. A Rito accessory made from snowbird feathers. It's adorned with a ruby, a gem that harnesses the power of fire to make cold climates more tolerable. Thanks a ton. Yes, I would like that. Lined with molted Rito feathers, this tunic was made by Rito artisans for Hylians visiting cold climates. The feathers are stacked in each layer to retain body heat. Like, I would not enjoy wearing, like, any clothes that were made of human parts. So this is weird. I would like to buy the pants that I'm standing in front of, actually. I don't know why it didn't... I guess I wasn't standing close enough. The Rito sell these trousers to Hylians in Rito Village. The inside is lined with Rito feathers, so they excel at retaining body heat. Going on a shopping spree, are we? None of your business. I don't know why I got so defensive, but... Alright. Okay, where is this thing? Okay, it's down here. Okay, nice. No, 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 no. No! The stupid rain. The rain is so annoying. How am I supposed to get up there if there's rain? Okay, somehow the rain didn't affect us there. That's cool. Wait, where is it? Is it below us? I'm confused. What? Is it above us? I thought there was a shrine that I marked up here. Yeah, okay, it is up here. Oh my gosh, are you serious? The rain is just my least favorite mechanic in this whole game. Not the rain itself. The rain can exist, but this the running out of stamina while climbing with the rain is just so irritating. And it took so long to get the froggy suit in Tears of the Kingdom. In fact, I would say that was probably the moment that I stopped playing Tears of the Kingdom seriously. I got the froggy suit and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. That took so long. And then I went and did a bunch of other stuff and was like, okay, where do I go next? And then I was like, okay, maybe I will wait to play this on stream. And I just ended up hitting the... oh my gosh. So I hit the... okay, I'm gonna wait for the rain to pass. I'm gonna wait for the rain to pass while I eat a snack. So... I played about 200 hours worth of Tears of the Kingdom and have not beaten it. And I played about 200 hours worth of Breath of the Wild and beat it twice. So it's just weird to me that that game is so big, but it's so repetitive. It's not bad. It's still a very good game. It just doesn't feel like the right pace. And that's 200 hours of like main game plus master mode and then like beating it again in normal mode, so that's like 3 whole playthroughs kind of, almost. I'm gonna eat this little sausage. It's a little like a beef stick. I need like a bite sound effect that I could push, so it's like pretty good. Not bad at all. Alright, I have a wet paper towel, so that will suffice for washing my hands. I'm not that pretentious about not getting stuff on my controllers, as long as I have something like with water that I can wipe the grease off. There. That was my debut eating stream. That is the first thing I have ever eaten on stream, I believe. At least on Twitch. I took a single bite of a single sausage stick. Okay, the rain's gone, so we can finally climb this. I could have just gone up the... Link. Good job, Link. There we go. Alright. It's like... what was I even complaining about? I don't even remember, but I need to go into this shrine. I activated it now. So now that it's activated, I can go back to Satori Mountain What do you remember which direction it was to go to the apple orchard on Satori Mountain? Is it like which one is it? Is it over here? It's right there, right? That looks like it. Yeah. Oh yeah, so Scarlet, if you're still here, I wanted to show you this trick. It's not really that cool, but I use it and I think it's neat. Uh, it's it's something that the developers obviously put into the game. They created the mechanics so that you could do this, but it wasn't necessarily explicitly for this purpose. That crow was right next to our feet. Is there a way to turn off the mini-map rotation? I really don't like the mini-map rotation. I'm gonna check real quick. Okay, we're good. I am no longer infuriated by that. That was infuriating me very slowly, like 0.01% at a time. Whenever I would look at the map, I'd be like, "Where's north?" And then I'm a very map-oriented person. Like I would be the guy who carries a map with me if I was like a theme park or something. So like not being able to carry the map right side up all the time just it bothers me. Because I just looked at the map with north at the top, so why wouldn't it be like that on the mini-map? Yeah, they're over there. Okay. You're probably going to think this is either really silly or really cool. Hopefully really cool, but I like it. And it's very fun. And this is the exact spot that I would go to do it, actually. So if there are actually apples here. There we go. Okay. Okay, these are actually taller than I expected, so I apologize that this will not work. But let's do this anyways. There is a better orchard where this is possible. This orchard is all right for it, but not really. So I'm completely wrong. I'm eating my own foot, as they say, right now. But that's okay. I'll still show you the trick because we have a tree right here where I can do it. Where is the wood? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Bloop. Okay, I better not miss this. Okay, let me use that. That's metal? That's metal. Oh my gosh. Well, so much for those apples. I can do it for these apples over here, though. So yeah, this is the trick. It's very simple. You just get a torch, and you go like this. And then when it's done cooking, it just falls off the tree automatically. It only works for trees that are like sort of close to the ground. There's a better orchard where they're all low. But yeah, you might be able to, yeah, you can do it for some that are a little bit higher up. But my favorite thing about it is it's kind of like a timing game. Yeah, see, when they're too high like that, it doesn't work, unfortunately. But there is another orchard, like I said, where they're mostly low to the ground. My favorite thing about it is like there's no way you can burn them to a crisp because they fall off the branch. And then yeah, I like to catch it midair because it makes me feel cool. So it's just a little thing I do. But yeah, I'm the only person on the internet who does this, by the way. I've never seen this trick from anyone else. So if you do, let me know. Please, like, if you like find someone else on like YouTube or something that plays Breath of the Wild and you see them do this, please message me or like whisper me on Twitch as soon as possible so that I can contact them and tell them to stop. You have permission to do this, by the way, though. I'm not saying it's like only me that's allowed to do this. I'm just saying, in terms of this being a televised trick, it is. I am the originator of it. Also, why did my torch just run out? It started raining? It started raining while it's sunny? Nintendo, I have some questions. Okay, well, whatever. Here's my little trick. I hope you enjoyed it. While we're here, I'm gonna go collect some durians. Is Darian still here? Because I want to say a funny thing. I wanted to say, hey Darian, what do you think of these durians? But I don't think Darian is here anymore, so... let's see. It's that way. I'm glad I ended up not giving up on the stream tonight, because I was really tired. After about an hour of the stream today, I was just like... I'm still tired right now, but it's much easier to keep streaming when I'm tired if there's like people around, you know. So, thank you for being here. It means a lot. Where is it? I mean, I haven't marked on the map, so I shouldn't really be asking myself that. Here it is. Okay, yeah, here we go. Durians. Do I have an axe? I sure do. I need to go figure out where that apple orchard is, actually. I think it's somewhere... let me check the map real quick, because I think it's... Is it near Kakariko Village? I think it's... It might be these? No, it's more like... Oh, I think it's somewhere down here. Where is it? They're almost like in a line. It almost looks like it was planted specifically for harvesting apples. Kind of like this one. It might be this. I don't know. I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's that one. Maybe this? No, that's not very many. No, that's too uneven. It's a flat, like, valley. I'll find it eventually, but... Whatever. It's so interesting how one falls after the first chop, and then the second one falls. They definitely programmed it that way, but why? But sometimes there's no reason to ask why, because I think Nintendo just does things because they do. Or sorry, I mean the Red Herring Company just designs things the way they do without really any real purpose. Hence why they're called the Red Herring Company in my brain. I probably shouldn't say that, I don't want to get sued by Nintendo, but you are not called the Red Herring Company, Nintendo, but that was just a joke. I apologize. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh nice, a hearty truffle here too. Okay, now let's go do that shrine. Also, you guys probably cannot sense this, but ever since I took a bite out of that like sausage, that beef stick over there, I've been very antsy because I want to eat more of it, but I'm streaming right now, and I'll have to wait till the break, which is in 20 minutes. I'm of the principle and rule that unless it's a just chatting stream, and unless it's like a stream where like you've been streaming for a very long time or something like that, to me it seems kind of rude to eat while streaming. Maybe that's a false assumption, but that's just me. I'm very particular if it's not obvious. Oh, I was literally going into that shrine and I just walked away from it. Oh, I remember what I was going to share. This is something really weird. One of my VODs, one of my Breath of the Wild VODs, got, like, copyright muted. And I had to, like, make an appeal because it obviously wasn't copyrighted music. It was Nintendo, so it was in fair use or whatever. And fortunately, they unmuted the VOD. So if you ever have a VOD on Twitch, by the way, I don't know if anyone here streams, but if you do, just appeal it and use the right reason when you appeal it, and then they'll unmute it for you so that you can save it, or export it to wherever you need it to go. So I was panicking because I was like, oh no, I missed a really cool... I like watched the VOD and it got to where I was saying something and I was like, what did I say? Like, I want to know what I said because I don't remember. And it was like a point that I was making. And it just cut off. The audio cut off. So I was like, oh no. I hope I'm able to get that, like, appealed. And I did. Okay, this one looks complicated. Do I have a Korok leaf? I do. Is that the puzzle? Wait. That's... Okay, I thought it was gonna close and I would be stuck in here. I genuinely thought I was gonna be stuck in here. Hey, Triple! Looking forward to Switch 2's video chat? I don't know. Probably not. I don't think I'll use it very much. Maybe. It could be good. I just don't... Did I solve that? Was that solving it? I think that was solving it. There's a treasure chest there. No, I don't think I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I am. It looks kind of weird. Maybe I will. I mean, I already have OBS, and OBS does everything I need to with video, so... The only reason it would affect me is if I could use the Nintendo camera to stream easier, but I'll be using a capture card anyways, so it doesn't really affect me. Also, it would be kind of weird having my face and then the video chat on the thing. It's like, I don't know. It would be kind of cool to play with people online, friends and stuff. Okay, what does this do? Oh. That's what it does. I want to see if there's another treasure chest over here. There is. Okay, I think I know how to get that one. Wait, did it blow my arrows all the way back here? That's cool, I guess. Kind of a neat little trick, feature. Feature trick. Okay. Yeah, obviously it's as simple as this. Cryonis is like an underused, like, it's just a totally bogus, like, super powerful ability. It's the reason they didn't put swimming as, like, underwater swimming as a mechanic in this game. Because you would never need underwater swimming to traverse water to go faster, because this is just... It trivializes water, which is conceptually the stupidest thing ever, in my opinion, because water is everything but trivial. Water is like an essential element, literally. That's actually more of a chemical, but you know what I mean? Like, if water is in your game, it better be a mechanic. That's just my opinion. And it's not really a mechanic in this game. They might as well have just made the entire game a desert, because you don't ever go under it. It's not. Like Wind Waker. In Wind Waker, the water was a mechanic, because you have a boat. And boats use water to move, and that was cool. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna finish this puzzle. I'm gonna hit them with my Master Sword? I'll hit them with this, because I don't like it. Okay, so what do I have to do? Get all of the things pressed. Ooh. Any game that has underwater swimming mechanics, even if it's bad, it goes up like 10 points. 10 video game points. Which are the points that I just made up. Okay, that's not gonna work. Actually, that will work. I just need to be... Right, you need to be facing this way. You need to be facing this way. And you... wait. Will that work? Yeah, okay, I got it. Cool. Alright. Hold on, is this person real? Is this user in the chat real? When was the last time they streamed? 5 months ago. I guess. How'd they get here? How long have they been here? I mean, I'm not gonna call them out because that would be rude, but... Hello? Are you there? Are you a real person? You've been here this whole time, that's why I'm asking. Like, as far as my, like, analysis is telling me, you've been here this whole time. That's really weird. I don't know what that's all about, but hello. Okay. Is there anything else here that I'm missing? Let me double check, make sure I didn't miss a treasure chest. Treasure chest. Treasure chest. I don't know why I just did that. Ignore me. Actually, don't ignore me, because we're streaming on Twitch, so you can interact in whatever way you'd like, as long as it's respectful. You know, the rules that you agreed to when you joined this chat. Be excellent to each other and rock on. There is no rock on in the rules, but you don't have to rock and roll, but you definitely have to be excellent to each other. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. My coworker told me today that I should get some, what is it, blue light glasses for screens. Apparently they protect your eyes into later in your life. Apparently, like, looking at screens constantly can be bad for you. But I'm wondering if that's hogwash. It's not that I don't trust him, but, like, so many people tell me these things. Oh, you should do this, it's bad for you. Sorry, oh, you should do this, it's good for you. Or you shouldn't do this, it's bad for you. And, like, oftentimes they're just completely wrong. But, like, he said they were also very stylish. And I was like, okay. So maybe I should get them just because they're stylish and they might help. But then I would have to get, like, prescription, like, blue light lenses. I don't even know if that's possible. Because I wear glasses. See? I already wear them. Oh! An owl man. I don't really want to start this quest yet. So we got what we needed. Yeah, I got what I needed, so I'm gonna go. Also, Triple, how are you today? You, Scarlet says, I gotta head out. I have a final tomorrow. Oh, I hope you do well on your final, Scarlet. Have a great rest of your night and sleep well. And I hope, like I said, I hope you do well on your final and have a great rest of your week. Yeah, because you're almost done with school. Congratulations. You'll be on summer break, I suppose, pretty soon. But yeah, I'll catch you next time, and thank you for the well wishes for the rest of the stream. We will see you next time. Okay. You're very welcome, Scarlet. And as you know, you are always welcome back whenever you're able to watch. Hope you enjoyed it. I knew it. I knew it would be a Korok. Okay. What are we doing? Is there a shrine near that one? I don't see a shrine near that one. Yeah, I don't see a shrine near that stable. I guess this is the one that counts as the shrine for this stable. Usually there's a shrine next to every stable. Did Triple show up just to ask me about the video chat? Yeah. Triple did that last time too. He asked almost the same question, so I hope he's a real person. Are you a real person, Triple, if you're here? Or if you're watching the VOD? If you watch this VOD, Triple, whisper me and tell me that you're a real person. Otherwise, I'll just have to assume that you're an automaton. But, yeah, thank you for the very enthusiastic question about looking forward to Switch 2's video chat. I'm not looking forward to it. So, yeah, I just wanted to answer your question again because I saw all the exclamation points and question marks. And I was like, he or she must have been really serious about that. Pretty, like, of all the features that the Nintendo Switch 2 has, I am the least excited about the video chat. I'm more excited about the mouse. And that's saying something because I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited about the mouse Joy-Con thing. It's entirely possible that Triple left because I wasn't excited about that. But that's okay. We're still happy to have people who... That is the worst feature on a system of gimmicks. Thank you, Red Wolf. I'm glad you agree with me. It's really weird. Like, some of the gimmicks are kind of cool with Nintendo. Like, there are a few things that I like about Nintendo. Like, for example, the Joy-Cons being separate. That's kind of neat. Because you can, like, I don't know. You have two controllers in one. That's kind of cool. It's a gimmick, but it's also practical. It's utilitarian. But, I don't know. Even then, I say that's a cool gimmick, even though, like, I've never used it because I'm too jealous of, like, not jealous, it's not the right word. I'm too protective of my Joy-Cons. So I don't want people to break them, so I don't ever let them use them as controllers. Unless they promise to be very careful, and even when they do promise... Oh, I just remembered something really depressing. Can I share something really sad? It's not that sad. I'm kind of over like, making it overblown, but... There was this one time, I went to a Super Smash Bros. Tournament in college, and being the generous and sort of, kind of naive person that I am, this person was like, hey, I really need to borrow a GameCube controller, and I was like, are you a good player? Like, will you take care of my controller? I was like, you can use it for one match. Just one match, right? So, this is like the original GameCube controller, the orange one. Very rare. If I were looking for an original, like, Spice... That was the name of the color. Spice controller, right? GameCube, like, orange Spice controller. It would cost me, like, thousands of dollars, probably, to replace it in, like, new condition. So anyways, long story short, just one match was all it took for this one person to completely destroy both, like... I didn't even know you could do this, because no one uses the C-Stick if you're good at Super Smash Bros. I mean, you can. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do use it, but... Just... Both the joystick and the C-Stick were just completely destroyed by one match. And it was a short match from this one person. And he was like, "Oh, thank you for letting me use your controller or whatever." And I was like, I didn't say you're not welcome, but I should have asked him to pay for it because it was that bad. Like, I still mourn to this day the destruction that was done to my original GameCube, like orange spice controller. And I I don't know what to do. I want to replace it, but I don't know how. It's just don't trust anyone with your controllers. That's the moral of the story. It's a crazy principle to have, but I live by it. Don't trust anyone, even your best friend. There's a joke here that is not evident, but the joke here is that I do trust my best friend and other friends with my controllers, but I really should live by the principle that you should never trust anyone with your controllers. Anyone. If I had a wife, or a girlfriend, or a dog, I would not trust any of them. Especially, like, if I had all three of those at the same time, that would be even worse. Because then they would all three of them would, like, attack it at once, and then I would have no more controller. I would just have controller dust. Also, I'd like to point out that the chances of having a wife and girlfriend and dog at the same time for me is like 0. That's like a negative number. That's a negative 20% chance that would ever happen to me. Partly because of the insane quality of having both a wife and a girlfriend at the same time. Let alone a dog. The next pet that I'm gonna get is a beetle. Specifically, a blue fading death beetle. Oh boy. Look at this big tree. There we go. I'm losing my mind. Oh, I dropped it on his head. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Here, let me get that out of your way. Alright, I think I'll stream just one more minute. I think we're gonna call it a night here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was kind of a shorter one. But we did make progress in Breath of the Wild. We did get this new outfit, which is good. But yeah, I'm gonna equip this and this and this now, just so that I'm back in my stealth mode. But yeah, thank you for watching. It's been a very good time. I think I don't have time to travel over there, but that will be our goal the next time we stream. That shrine right there. I'm actually gonna mark it with a different... I'm gonna mark it correctly because it's not on the shrine and that bothers me. So I'm gonna put it right on it. I think it's right there. Yeah, that's good. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. Brad Wolf, thank you for participating a little bit, because you are a mod, and it's always good to have mods here. I really appreciate you. And thank you, everyone, for watching, if you're watching the VOD. Yes, good night, Red Wolf, good night. Hopefully I will see you soon, and or speak to you soon. And everyone else, have a wonderful night. It's been a great stream. I'm going to leave the thing on for a little bit while the stream is ending, just like I usually do, so you can go ahead and listen to the crickets. But yeah, it's only going to be on for a few more minutes, so if you got a question, feel free to throw them at me now. Wrong button. Correct button. But yeah, good one, everyone. That was a good stream. Very short, very small Small crowd tonight, but that's okay. It was very peaceful compared to some of the previous ones, and I approve. I approve of big and small. So, bye.